Well, we promised blowout coverage, so we're heading back out to the Diamond after the Astros clinched the Game 2 win 5-1 over the White Sox.
A.J. Hinch live at the podium right now.
Did he have a good night? Wow. He was really in control of the game, obviously, and he was all over the strike zone. Wherever he wanted to go, he could go. Everything from swing and miss to getting into counts to really one pitch the entire night where he yanked down to Abreu. Abreu hit a ball out of the ballpark, but an incredible night for a guy who's fun to watch pitch. Guys can hit. I mean, but it's a tough matchup for guys when he has both breaking balls. His fastball command was excellent. He was in pitchers counts virtually the entire night. He was almost perfect. I mean, that's kind of the night that he had, and it's a tough matchup for anybody, but you got to respect the game, the opponent. Anything can happen at this level, but he was completely dominant. Well, there's swing. I mean, they're going up to swimming. Once you start punching guys out in this league, guys start swinging the bat a little earlier in the count. He got a couple early outs, and you have a choice. And if you go up there and look fastball and get a fastball just above the zone, you saw some pop-ups. He got some rare ground balls tonight, so he had a lot going for him. But he still, I don't know how many he punched out, 10 or 11, whatever it was, but 12, and that takes a lot of pitches too. So he was economical because he was all over the strike zone from the very beginning of an at bat.
Yeah, it's just him talking about the latter half of his career, what that changeup did for him, and getting advice from a guy like that, my idol growing up, is pretty special. And I actually sat down here yesterday in the locker room and talked to him for 15 minutes, and I kind of took a moment today in like the 5th or 6th inning to check if he was sitting behind home plate, because I think he was at the game tonight, right? Yeah. So there's a pretty elite group of guys that have 3. Now 7's a whole different ballpark, but I know that list gets really small with 3, and I thought it'd been pretty cool for him to be here if I was able to get it, but I screwed it up. There's been stretches throughout my career. I think when I got traded here through the playoffs was a great stretch. A couple stretches in 2011, and yeah, I mean, I think right now is in the middle of one of those good stretches. I think when you're in a good stretch, you don't take it for granted. You just keep grinding. You keep trying to have that same feel, same repetition, and just keep doing the same things.
Quality at bats. Day in and day out, we come to the ballpark ready to play, and the guys in front of me are doing a great job of getting on base, and we had some runs that inning, and that's what it's all about.
You had a long at bat, several foul balls, finally go opposite way with it. What was kind of your mindset during that at bat?
Just try to get the runner in for third any way I can. Bummer's a great pitcher. I faced him last year and years before that. He's a tough lefty, and it was a battle up there. And fortunately, I got a pitch that I could put in play, and we scored some runs. I just think it's a team effort all the way around. Every day we come to the ballpark expecting to win, and we hold each other to a high standard. It's like a brotherhood in here, and everyone supports one another, and it's a next man up mentality, and we're doing a great job of just playing as a team.